So now it is that your girl is recording. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this next damn reaction. Now, Cameron, I haven't reacted to you in a minute, but boy, have this video have. This is a talked about video, and he's mentioned a video about with this of Black YouTube before. So we're about to go ahead and see what's gotten worse with Black YouTubers. So Black YouTube has gotten even worse. So without further ado, let's get into this next damn video, y'all. Let's do it.
My little sister got a BBL, asking homeless people freaky questions. Lil RT 20v.
I still am not approved of this. I still, to this day, that whoever this person is that's in charge of the channel need to be locked up. You need to be locked up for trying to do a 20v1 with children. You knew better. You knew better than that to even try that.
This is actually getting out of hand. A few months ago, I dropped a video titled The Problem with Black YouTube, and in that video, I basically talked about how I feel like there's two types of Black content creators. One kind cares about their content and what they actually put out on the internet, and the other kind basically just trend hops and spams the most corniest content possible. All the public interview and like 20v1 spamming YouTubers. And that video has gotten a lot of mixed feedback, you know? Some people said that I was spitting in that video. A lot of people even gave me a lot of props for speaking up about this issue. And then some people thought that what I was saying was kind of a little Uncle Ruckusy. Some people were even saying that I wasn't the best spokesperson for this because I speak proper and I sound white.
Bro, that just triggered me because of the fact people say that about with me. So I can relate to that sentiment. People will be like, "Oh, you don't sound like it is you from New York." But like when I go ahead and I start talking like this, like as if I'm from New York, then all of a sudden it is like, "Oh, like fuck is we talking about?" Like, you know, like it's stuff like that. It's like it's there's a time and a place to where it is you should be doing that. Like just because it is that we Black don't mean it is we just gotta be ignorant. Like I don't understand why it is that like we have to be like that. It's okay to talk proper. Damn, it's okay to talk proper. It's okay for that. I don't know why it is that people, like, I don't know why it is within our society, within our community, it is we do that. Like, do you know how hard it is that you have to, like, as somebody it is who is Black, we gotta work 10 times harder than anybody else, gang. But then I'm like, oh, but you talk white. Boy, like, come on.
Even though, I mean, I'm pretty sure last time I checked, I'm Black. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I guess I gotta sound Black as well. I don't know how a Black person is supposed to sound, but
like all your shit. Because when it is I switch on my fucking dialect and go ahead and cuss your mother, don't play with me. Cause it's like, bro, I hated that growing up. Cause I grew up in the suburbs and like, you know, like I talk proper stuff like that. Like, but I still go ahead and cuss y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop.
Y'all tell me in the comment section below. Overall, there was a lot of mixed feedback with that video. And in today's video, I actually wanted to return to that topic of Black YouTube once again, because I've been seeing some things, and I'm not gonna lie, it's low-key getting insane. Starting with these 20v1s. Now, these 20v1s, they were pretty popular like 6-7 months ago, and they're still pretty popular till today. If you're unfamiliar with the 20v1, I mean, basically, it's one person versus 20 other people, and they just speed date each person, each round. That's pretty much it. Now, like I said, these 20v1s are still popular till this day, and nothing's really changed with these, except for instead of using adult
vibes, you say this now until it is that I smoke you in multiverses, bro.
They are now using children, as you guys saw in the intro. Yes, there was a creator out here who created a 20v1 with Lil RT, the 10-year-old rapper. If that is not insane, I don't know what is. I genuinely don't. Instead of using Lil RT as a side character like that one guy did, he's now upgraded to a main character, and they got this
main character, side character. That little boy has no business being in those adult settings like that. And even just putting like, this is like, oh, he's trying to find friends. You knew exactly what it is you trying to do with a 20v1. A whole 20v1 is trying to find like a match made. So the fact that is that y'all doing this with this, I blame the adults within this because the little RT should not be exposed. Like he's a child, a baby. There's no reason to why it is that he's exposed to all this level of violence and like gun talk, sexual talk, and stuff like that. Like, I don't understand why, and I blame the adults. Yeah, like, come on. Children don't come out the yin yang knowing this stuff. This is stuff that's taught at home or taught to be acceptable. So you have this little boy thinking it is that talking like that and being in those adult settings is normal. What do you think it is his future is going to be like being exposed to this for early on with like, boy, you know what it is that you was doing. All y'all need to be locked up. Every single one of y'all. All y'all need to be locked up.
Man speed dating children. But yeah, that's like the only changes they've made with these 20v1s. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same.
Like
Still
brain
scamming
rot.
their fans with the Cash App link in the description, claiming that you're gonna make $750, and we already know how that goes. Cash App is not giving you $750 for free. That just
Sure
doesn't
not.
make sense. That's a terrible business move. They're still using the exact same intros as one another, and they're also still using the exact same profile pictures as one another. Like, there's literally zero creativity when it comes to these 20v1 tubers. Now, one specific 20v1 that I really want to talk about right now, because I feel like this is the elephant in the room, is this Lil RT 20v1. A few weeks ago, I was scrolling on Twitter, just getting in my daily scroll, and I see this poster, 20 women versus Lil RT. It's in Atlanta, and I also saw that Reddit logo in the bottom right. I don't know what Reddit has to do with this, but I just looked at it and I thought it was a troll. But then about a week ago, I was scrolling through Twitter again, and I seen a clip from this 20v1, and when I tell you, I was shocked.
Hey, what's your name? Tayden. What's your favorite color? Blue.
Okay, all right, next.
Now, this video is made by a YouTuber by the name of Mike Adelaboo, who's pretty much another variant of like No Love Mar, Ryan with the Sauce, all those cornball 20v1 tubers. A majority of his content just revolve around 20v1s. Like, if we look at his last 12 videos, you can see that he did nothing else but 20v1s. And before the 20v1s, this man was basically just doing the find your matches and putting his friends on freaky blind dates. Like, he was basically just doing this cornball content, pretty much. And I guess 20v1s got super boring, so he just had to spice it up by adding
Like 20v1s, pop the balloons, smash or pass, all that stuff is corny. And as much as it is like, mind you, I am black and I do YouTube. It pains me to see this content being regurgitated so much, bro. It's corny. It's corny at this rate. It's like, let's bring some level of originality to within YouTube. Now, some people may even try to argue that reacting is within that category, but may I add, it is that every reactor is not the same just because it is react to a same video. We all have our different spins on things. We all have our different opinions, and that's what makes a reaction to what it is what it is that we say in these videos. Damn it. Somebody really try to sit there and be like, well, why would I go ahead and watch a reaction, but I could watch the main video? Then go fucking watch it. Bro, 9 times out of the 10, if you go into the description of my videos, the link is going to be there for the original link. So the fact that is that y'all say that for face value, boy, y'all kill me with this stuff, bro. Y'all say the things that are goofy, but like, or another thing it is, y'all try to compare us to the people it is. Like, I've gotten a lot of things that's related to like Dante. I've always been told it is. I say I am a female version of Dante, or So Illuminati, or Berlin, Corey, or the stuff. Like, I am very honored to get those compliments, may I add. Love all of them dearly. I talk about them highly, but I don't want to be another version of that. I am AuriTheMermaid, and that's what makes me different within that. And that's what makes all of us different within, like, we doing reactions and stuff. But like, it's just weird to me. It's weird to me, it is that this level of content is what's being remembered of black YouTubers at this point, because black content is not this corny shit. That's the problem it is that I have with this. It's not this whatsoever. And I blame these people it is who are running these channels, you know, and continue to keep doing it and then don't realize that it's a problem. You know it's an issue when it is you start bringing children or corn stars into a damn video and trying to put a 20v1. Y'all know what y'all doing with this.
children to the mix. You may be thinking like, oh Cam, you might be overreacting, you know, maybe this 20v1 isn't that bad.
Nah, them
no,
little kids
it's
are
exactly
twerking.
what you think. This is a children's dating show. This man literally held a children's rizzing competition. This is not the TikTok Riz party. This is the YouTube Kids Riz party. None of these kids are over the age of 13 years old. What was going through this man's head when he was thinking of this video? Man, 20v1s are getting dead, man. Let's add some children to the mix. Like, bro, what the heck? What's crazy is this man also also added boys to the mix to make it seem like Lil RT was there to find friends, when we know the true intentions of this.
what
Like
a
I said,
20v1
this is a
is.
children's dating show. This freaky ass cornball got a room full of kids to try and rizz up Lil RT. Is that not weird? I want to know what adults allowed their kids to get on this video. I genuinely want to know. Like, this is actually insane.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What you ooh in for? That is somebody's daughter. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. He says, I beg your finest pardon. Nah, that's weird. That is weird. This is weird right here. This is weird. There ain't no way this you say ooh to that. No. 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 No.
Like, bro, just let these kids be kids. Why are we putting kids on dating shows? That is weird. Especially 20v1s. I find it so insane how much Lil RT has been used and abused and just exploited through the black community. Y'all need to stop using and abusing this kid for your own financial gain and just...
I keep saying this, bro. Y'all are exposing this 10-year-old boy to things it is that he has no business doing. And the problem is, like, again, the reason why this is an economic problem is because when you have children, when you have people that live in the middle class or the lower class or whatever the case is, you know, and the levels of iPads and iPhones and all the other stuff at home, they get exposed to these levels of things. They think it is like, oh, the money, the drugs, the guns, you know, the women twerking and stuff like that. They think that that's normal. It's the same thing with like the red pill streamers, which is why it is I have an issue with that, because you do not know who you do know your audience, but you don't know every single one of your audience, because you never know when a new person's gonna be watching your content. And it's the same thing with me. You understand? My sister watches my videos. My family knows what it is I do, and my family watches my videos. So there's a level of responsibility that a person has that makes content. You need to be mindful of those things. You feel me? So when children get exposed to this stuff, they think it's okay to do this anywhere. They think it's okay to do this outside of where their parents is not there in AI school. So the kids of all different types of walks of life and demographics and backgrounds come to school and they get exposed to all these different things and they think that it's normal. And then you're exposing a child that has never been exposed to that ever before. And now a parent is like, they're acting a certain type of way because everything's usually behavioral or with children. They go home and then the parents is wondering, where did they learn this from? Who did they learn this from? Because you can't, I know parents try to do their best when it comes down to protecting their child by all means, but you're going to come across, like they're going to come across other like-minded kids that is going to be like in school and stuff like that. And then that's going to start putting it into their mind of like, oh, well, this and this. That is the problem. And I'm also doing child and adolescent psychology for my last semester within school. So I'm gonna be learning a lot about with that too. But come on, gang. All right, the kids started dancing, damn near twerking. And oh yeah, no, I saw that. I saw that part because that part was being circulated on Twitter. I don't know why it is that people want to go ahead and put out a video of children twerking. I mean, even if you're trying to spread awareness to it, I still found that it was weird when I saw it. But come on. Kids don't sit there and do that. That's something it is that like parents do in front of children's eyes and then think it is like, oh, well, if the adults are doing it, then I could able to do it too. And especially if that's your damn mama. Oh, mommy is twerking. Why are you twerking in front of your baby like this?
Let him be a child, bruh. Why do we need videos of Lil RT swiping dudes for his mom or assisting dudes in a 20v1 or even Lil RT being on a 20v1? Nobody needs this content. What's crazy is at the end of this Lil RT 20v1, this man has the audacity to say,
y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all want to do another one or y'all just talk to me. Chat. Let me know.
Man, I just held the latest dating show for children, man. If y'all want another one, make sure to tag your little cousin in the comment section, tag little Timmy, tag your little sister.
Now, before it is that I go ahead and I finish this out, there were some kid dating shows that I can able to think of back when when I was a child, but the kid dating show was nothing to like, oh, they're twerking and like all the other stuff. Like it was never anything to that extent. But you know, what it is you're doing now, you know exactly what it is you're doing with this video.
Any kids, I want them all. Like, dog, read the room. Nobody wants another Lil RT 20v1 or another children's dating show. You know this video is bad when this man turned off the entire comment section. This man probably got tons of hate for this, and I'm not gonna lie, this hate is justified. And if you thought that was bad, well, let me tell you that these 20v1s get even worse. Because there's actually this 20v1 with this rapper that goes by the name of Finesse 2 times, and it starts off as your average 20v1 that you'd see on Black YouTube. But then halfway through, Finesse 2 times son came in with them on the second round to basically just stick by his father's side while he's talking to these women. And the way that these women and Finesse 2 times talk right in front of this child is actually weird. It's genuinely disgusting.
So after you nut, do you stay hard or you get soft?
That junk gets soft. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You did not just ask that question in front of his son. And you stupid enough to go ahead and answer the question in front of your son. Wow. Wow. Oh my God, that just made me angry. 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 Oh my God.
Go for about 40 minutes for that Johnny for round 2.
You might not take 40 minutes with me.
Cap.
I was trying to see what's the freakiest shit a bitch ever did to you.
Man, one time, right? On God, it's a bitch from Atlanta, cuz she married now. On God, I had a bitch with eating that right? Yeah. Man, that bitch got off that started sucking my toe, cuz.
If you spit my mouth right now, you gonna have to leave this home and me right though. Since you said when you got out, mess with some skinny girls.
Right.
So what would you say?
The only reason why I can't get skinny girls out my head no more, right? Cause one time, right, man, I was hitting a bitch from the front, right? And man, she just got the squirting everywhere. My head up.
I feel so bad for this kid because you can literally see it in his face. He's not trying to hear any of that. No child is trying to hear this freaky ass conversation, especially coming from one of his own parents. This man's talking about how he be making girls squirt.
You know how pissed I would be as a mother if I was to ever hear that the father of my child or children talked in that manner in front of our child. Oh my God, the level of anger that would have possessed through my body. I can't even talk about it in a reaction. I can't even talk about that with the cameras being on me. I can't do that because you must have been out of your fucking mind to sit there and think it is you could fucking talk about your sexual things that is you can sit there and do to other women in front of me, pygmy? Huh? You don't lost you asshole mind. Man, like stuff like that, just like this pisses me off. This is pissing me off. We're only 7 minutes into the damn video, gang. We're 7 minutes into the video. Fudge.
In front of his son. Bro, when I was young, the only thing I knew that squirted was my squirt gun in the closet. Why is this man talking about how he be making women squirt in front of his son? That's insane. If one of my parents were speaking freaky deaky right in front of me like this, the only option I'd have is to drive off of a cliff at 300 miles per hour in GTA, of course. And if you thought that it's disgusting hearing people talk about these sexual acts during these 20v1s, what about them actually doing these sexual acts? There's literally a 20v1 with the rapper JP and mid-20
JP, and on top of that too, that that corn star maker Gucci is his name. I seen that part of I seen that part on Twitter. May I add, it is that the girl it is that he was with within that 20v1, they actually did not safe for work video content.
TV1, this man got that MW3 dome, if you catch my drift. Basically, he was just yapping it up with these girls, and this girl was talking about how she's got that Gawk 3000, you know? It goes crazy.
So you ever had with no gag reflex or no?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've had several.
Oh, I can show you better. I can tell you.
And JP basically said that he needed proof of that gawk, right? So they go to the back and this man starts getting gawked off mid 20v1. Number one, this is disgusting and I feel bad for this woman's parents, future kids, and anybody that associates with her. And number two, the fact that all these grown men are just standing around eavesdropping, listening to another man get his meat slurped up is completely odd to me. These dudes literally
Right.
look like some cheerleaders, bro. They're outside the door like, oh my gosh, JP, you're really getting your meat slurped off right now. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And if you thought that 20v1 was bad, well, it gets even worse because there was also this other 20v1 where this girl literally spit into one of the other contestants' mouths to basically show how freaky she was.
Not her. What's her name? Meatball. What's her name? What's her name? I've seen her. I've seen her content before. The two. You ain't see me coming, dummy. Her. I've seen her before, but I skip this part. Had to skip. I'm scared to play this. She almost threw up. I mean, is this censored? Is it censored? Is this not censored? Chat. Before it is that I play this, is this not censored? That girl said hot tool. Oh nah. I think her name is Planet Eater. Oh god. I don't even know. Fudge. I guess it is. We gonna have to find out.
You can do it. You can do it. What's your November?
Well, why not? Let her do it.
Okay. Thanks, Stefan.
He like that.
When I tell you that clip almost made me throw up. I had to stop myself right there. Seeing that clip, it's disgusting. These 20v1s need to
doing
stop.
pretty good.
Like,
How are you?
when are we gonna wrap these up? I feel like they've had their time, you know? 20v1s were cool at one point when the Sidemen was doing them, when Jubilee was doing them. But do we really gotta continue to make these? You White Room Warriors need to stop. This content is just
White
bottom of the
Room
barrel. Can we
Warriors.
think of something else? Oh wait, we did think of something else. Pop the Balloon. If you're unfamiliar with Pop the Balloon, basically it's like the new 20v1s, and how it works is a bunch of contestants line up with a balloon in their hand, and each round a person comes out, and if a person with the balloon likes you, then they don't pop the balloon, but if they don't like you, then they pop the balloon and they explain why they popped it. Now I will say, I did like Pop the Balloon because there
I
are
didn't
a
like
lot of
that
funny
shit.
moments in there, like when an ugly dude walks in and the whole room just sounds like the 4th of July.
All right, so like, ladies, how y'all feeling based off? Wait, the fuck?
Like, that is peak comedy. Or when that one dude who looked like a Ninja Turtle was just cooking all the women on there.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms.
That was pretty funny, you know? There's some pretty funny moments with though.
Nah, that man. I've talked about this before, and I'm gonna say this again. Any man, and actually, I can't even say a man. Any of the male species think that being sassy or being combative with a woman is acceptable is a problem for me. I do not like that. I do not like men that do stuff like that. And then to come to find out, they found out it is that he was a little fraud himself. So that's why it's like some people it is that go on to these shows, both men and women, have too much of a higher ego than what it is that they need to be, because they know for a fact that they are some 3s and 4s in IRL, but they try to act bigger of themselves. I think Dante, I tried to watch one of Dante reacted of the one of like the single mothers and stuff like that. And each of these single mothers had like 2 kids, 2 or 3 kids or more, but like different fathers and stuff. It's like, God damn, girl. There's certain things that is like, listen, I'm not disparaging anybody that is a mother, that is a single mother that got a bunch of different kids from a bunch of different men. But you know what it is. You know exactly what it is that some of your standards got to go down a little bit because you're thinking a little bit too highly of yourself with that. I even seen one with this one shorty. She had on heels, but her feet was over the heel. Like it almost looked like her toes was hugging the bottom of her shoe. Her foot was literally sliding over the shoe, and she had the most nerve to sit there and to be popping the balloon on niggas and saying how much it is that she don't like them. This is like shawty. And I'm not even gonna sit there and I'm gonna talk about with the men too, because the men have such high standards and stuff like that of these women. And it's like, gang, at this rate, what you're describing isn't a woman, you want a man. Just say that. I would rather you go ahead and say that at this point. It would be a lot easier if you said it is, hey, listen, I like niggas. You know, it would be a lot easier if it is that you say that. Both men and women is out here thinking too highly of themselves when it comes down to these pop the balloon vids. Like, stop. Cut that out, bro. Like that's why this content I don't watch. I try to watch Dante's video of him reacting to a 20v1, and after a while I'm just like, oh, this is brain rot. It's way too much of a brain rot.
But now I feel like the format is just becoming way
just
too
the
overused.
pop the balloon
Why
and
does
the
everything
explanations
have
stuff
to
like that?
involve balloon popping? The other day, I seen a dude playing Pop the Balloon in Roblox, and that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is that they got the actual white room in Roblox as well. Like, bro, this is getting out of hand, bruh. These white rooms need to be put to an end, dog. Whoever has a hold of these white rooms, they gotta start charging more. They gotta start charging like an arm and a leg rather than money. Because if I see one more video in a white room, I'm actually gonna flip. Especially these blind dates. I seen a dude doing blind dating based off baby pictures. Is that not weird,
that's weird,
bro? Especially coming from these freaky ass channels. That's even weirder. There are so many creative things you can do on YouTube, and you're telling me that blind dating based off baby pictures is the best you can think of? That is insane. What's crazy is this freakiness on Black YouTube is also transitioning over to Twitch. And if we know one thing about Twitch, they could not give a singular F about freakiness on their platform. Twitch would let a woman put jelly beans up her booty hole if it meant that they were getting 6 Prime subs by the end of that stream. Twitch could not care less. That being said, a little bit ago, Deshae Frost, a large black content creator, also former actor, was getting that MW3 dome live on stream for content.
No shot.
Oh my god. She tracing my shit.
And what's crazy is, this isn't even this man's first time, because he's done it before.
Ruby Heat.
You who?
Ruby Heat. Like Miami Heat's Ruby Heat.
Ruby. That's your first name? Like all together Ruby Heat?
That's my stage name.
What's your real? I wanna know your real name.
Oh my God.
What's your real name?
Bryson.
Caitlin.
Like the bright sun.
Caitlin.
Okay, Bryson and Caitlin take. All right, so look, if you was to describe yourself as a Halloween candy, what would you be?
Oh.
She said, what is it with these dudes getting the dome midstream / mid-recording? Like, is the dome that necessary where you need to get it mid-recording session or stream? Like, how necessary is the dome? That's all I want to know. That sounds crazy. Wait, that sounds insane. Now, am I surprised that Deshae Frost is getting dome midstream? Not at all, because this is the same man that made a video about his little sister getting a BBL. And also the same guy who made a video basically acting like he walked in on his mom creating freaky content. And I say acting because the video is obviously fake.
Bro, it smell hella good though. What? Bro, what? What the fuck is going on, bro? What is going on?
I told everybody to be upstairs, bro. We're recording. We're doing something, bro.
You told me to come, Mom. You told me to come over here. You told me to come over here. You told me to come over here and get some food.
And if you thought that the freakiness from Deshae Diddy stops right there, well, we're just
Deshae
getting
Diddy.
started because this freakiness continues. You got this man falling on a woman's butt on stream.
Mom, you gotta clean this shit up over here like this, for real.
You got this man biting on a woman's butt.
Why are you taking so long? Oh wait, don't bite me hard.
Nah. They gonna clip this, but fuck, I don't give a fuck. That bitch tastes good.
You got this man recording a half-naked woman running across the street. And then you also got this man forcefully humping a woman on Kai Cenat's stream.
Fumble.
Yes!
What
the fuck? It's that fucking easy. It's that easy.
Why is this man so freaky? Deshae Frost, you need to be neutered, bro. This man reminds me of one of those dogs that just hump everything. Why is this man so horny, bro? This man is the freakiest frog in the pond. If a bag of flour had a BBL, I'm convinced that Deshae Frost is crushing that in a heartbeat. No questions asked. All that being said, I find it insane how us as a black community have stooped to a new low in content creation where we're putting 10-year-olds on dating shows, getting dome on stream, and scamming our audiences with a fake Cash App in every single video. Like, this is just odd behavior and it's gotta stop. What is the point of having Lil RT on a dating show? Who is this content even for, and why does it have 43,000 likes? And also the sexualization of all this content. Why does it always have to be freaky, or why does it always have to have these like weird twists? Like I said, there's many phenomenal black content creators out there, but the ones that aren't phenomenal literally are just
fucking Miss Netta and Charles was on a 20v. Don't piss me off.
terrible. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. Make sure to follow my Twitch at twitchcameronwik. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video on Black YouTube. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
Oh man, that was a little bit painful to watch. That was a little bit painful to watch, man. Cameron, you know, I'm glad it is you're bringing this up, what's going on and everything, because this is very, it's giving very predatory. It's giving extremely predatory, and I don't like it. Cameron, shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. I will catch y'all in the next video.